You know, I was just thinking about how warped everyone's view of the Creator is. You know, the most high supreme power in all of creation. See, this topic is extremely important to me because I know that my life here is finite. So, this topic is fucking numero uno in my book at all times, every day. And if it's not, it needs to be every day. And I can't really think of a day that it hasn't been important to me. Really important to me. And how distorted my view of that power is. And as I've grown older and experienced more of this experience in this culture in America, being born an American citizen. And there were supposed to be certain constitutional protections for me being born in this country and for every American. Those protections are in place at your arrival into this culture. That is what the Constitution is all about. So those individuals that don't understand that, well, you know what? Fucking make them understand that, whether they like it or not. And no one man's view in this world is any more superior than mine. Fuck you. That is what I know for a fucking fact. So, everyone's view is distorted from this culture, and especially the garbage that goes on in this culture. And sticking your head in the sand about that is not going to fucking save you from it. The only thing that's going to save you from that is using these exercising your rights and forcing government to ensure those protections, whether they like it or not, or the personnel, whether they like it or not, that work for those governments. Fuck them. You don't answer to them. They answer to you whether they like it or not. You know, so, I don't know, that's very important to understand because these things have always been a priority to me, in my own mind. And as I've grown older, they've become even more glaringly apparent how little I actually understood about them most of my life. Honestly. I don't want that for my children or my grandchildren. Fuck that. Because there have been a number of mind fucks going on in this culture for quite some time. You know, and this whole good versus evil. And when I'm talking about the Creator, you know, I'm talking about the most high power in all of creation. In Islam, that power is Allah. Judaism, ELOHIM. Christianity, I don't know, there's still up for debate. Most say Christ. Jesus Christ. You know, these are kind of the ideologies that I encountered on my arrival here. And these are the different things each one says about that most important number one topic. And I like elements and believe that, you know, that there is that the truth is portions of each one of them. I don't believe each one of them has it all down. I see terrible flaws in each one of them. And partly because of my own flaws. In some cases. But in other cases, no, I find some things very objectionable. And that's just the truth. So I believe the truth is somewhere in the middle there somewhere. I don't know on every aspect of it. And I don't appreciate a culture trying to shove me into one of them or the other. You know? I like aspects of Islam. Allah Akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udhu billah minash shaitan rajim. You know? And when you realize what that's saying, is recognizing the power of the Most High Creator of all creation. And not using the name as a means to trick people into serving God or the devil. Not that kind of game. See, that kind of word game and trick, I don't know, that's just sadistic. It's horrible. But if you've grown up in a culture like that, you're gonna notice that has a tendency to take place. So beware of that. And I'm telling you, it's not like that. And I'm going to tell you that, no one man's view here is any greater than any other man's, no matter what that man might say. So, each one of us will answer for our lives, no matter what our lives are. I'll answer for every element in my life. I ain't too happy about that, but I'll do it. So, anyway, I want to make that clear because, I don't know, there are people that aren't going in my direction. And the direction that I'm in is putting that power first and foremost. Even Denzel Washington, put God first. His commencement speeches. I mean, all you got to do is listen to him, man. I mean, I have given up on the whole idea of, pandering to a culture that is this infused with so much ilk. Just highly, highly twisted morals. I mean, I'm not going to lift that up. I'm not willing to. I ain't ever going to be willing to. I'm going to fight against that every fucking day I'm here. Every last fucking breath I got. And I'm going to do whatever it is that I believe to be right, no matter what any fucking government says. No matter what any one fucking man says, or 100 men, or 1 billion men. Fuck them. So, that's what I know about this life. And I'm not going to pander to it to at least cultures that have lost their way and have abandoned primary principles. I owe you no fucking duty. None. So, it's kind of like, a guy stepping out on his wife. Fuck that. Your marriage is over, bro. You do that shit, you just shit on your own marriage, okay? That's what you did. Or, male or female, either way, man. You just held it with absolutely no regard. And then you want to pretend that you're still married. No, you fucked that up. Now, you can be forgiven if they want to forgive you. But the marriage was broken. So there is such a thing as reconciliation, but, that can be a hard road to hoe too in the very beginning. And worth it, if true forgiveness is always there. So, I don't know, when you come from a home that have had those vows broken like that, well, you can see the problem that you have in the United States with 50% of the families being broken up because of divorce. Divided. Thus the word divorced. And in the power play of the universe, do you think that bodes to God's or the Most High Creator's ideals, or do you think it's some other nefarious, fucked up force? I think it's some nefarious, fucked up force that's committed to just doing fucking evil and perverted shit. And that's what I'm standing up against. And I don't give a fuck what any one man or 1 billion men might think about it. Fuck them. So, that's where I'm at with these things. But, I say these things for myself. And for God, and for my children and my grandchildren. You don't have to do what I do. This is just what I got to do.